Who knew? A super effective, intense pec, delt, tricep workout with only a piece of paper. It's obviously not about the weight of this object. We're going to use it in a way just like we did with quarantine workout number 8, I think it was. Somebody look back. One of those first push-up sessions where we got real creative. Today we're going to get funky, and you're going to have to use your grill a little bit, use your mug, and you're going to have to create pretty damn near perfect push-up form so that we can maintain the posture as we do our balance challenge here. Of course, you can go from the knees. I would say if you've done any of the recent push-up days and you've done it with a full standard push-up or the deficit, I would stick with that today. You're going to be just fine. However, if you're not quite yet to the full standard push-up and doing it in repetitions, I would totally recommend going from the knees. We all will do a little bit from the knees today with the fly style push-up from the knees. So I've got a little pad for the knees here. This can be hoodie, towel, pillow. If you're on carpet, that should suffice as is. Of course, if you got yoga mat or any of that other fancy stuff, please be my guest and grab those tings. This will be my knee pad for today. You're gonna need that knee pad. You're gonna need that piece of paper. And to conserve, I still have my 1 through 8 from workout number 8. And if you haven't done that yet, go back and have fun with that one. It's nice. It's a good first step towards the game we're about to play today, which might be quite a bit more difficult than number 8's. Got my knee pad. I got my piece of paper. This is the 8.5 by 11. Is that correct? Anybody? Nice. I see in the comments. Trying to get a little saucy, do some full push-ups today for the first time, maybe getting better at it. I would definitely condone that idea. We've said it before in this quarantine stuff. We've said it before in the gym. The only way to find out your current line of tolerance, what is the most you can push? We need to be acquainted with what lies on either side of that line. You need to have moments where you're not challenged enough. You need to have moments where you're challenged too much and you fail. That's the only way we can find what the center is. Think about when we balance on one leg. You got to find too far forward, too far back, and too far left and too far right. And only then will you really know where center of balance is. So go about the challenges that way as well. Nassim, I would say, just like you're planning, do as many as you can full style, then go to the knees. You might find quite early on we'll be challenged. Don't forget, you also always need your source of hydration. Maybe you hydrated a bunch before the workout, unlike I did. This morning was just wake up, coffee, 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 emails, laptop stuff. A little Instagram and a little TikToking, you dig? Anyway, cheers. I have my full annoying fitness instructor sleeveless wear on today. Don't hate me for it. Grab that piece of paper. We are going to fold it the long way in half, or as we said in grade school, hot dog fashion. Fold it in the hot dog fashion and make one nice crease all the way across. You dig? Adrian, what's poppin'? Yeah, well, the cat sweater's not dead. Don't worry. It'll be back. And I intend to add more ridiculousness to the wardrobe for your entertainment's sake only. But the cat sweater will be back, don't you worry. As well as the nutcrack sweater. We'll see what else we can throw on the list. I really want, has anybody seen those hoodies? And it's the ramen noodle graphics, like the same ramen logo, and then just like, you know what I mean. I want the beef ramen hoodie. but the one I could find doesn't deliver till July, so we're gonna miss out on it. Anyway, if you got crazy shit for me to wear, maybe send it after you bathe it in sanitizer for 48 hours, whatever. What was the Stanford study said you can put your cloth masks in a toaster oven at 165 for 20 minutes and that does the work. So bake the clothes, send it to the gym, and then I'll wear it for you in these videos. Hot dog style once. Hot dog style a second time. Now we got the foot long hot dog. So 2 hot dog folds, I'll show it again. Boom, crease it, boom, crease it. Nice tight crease. We need the serious crease, by the way. Okay, got it. The last fold is now that in half. So we get this little A frame, and I'm gonna crease the hell out of that too. Super crease. Okay, so 2 hot dog folds, 1 fold down the middle, and this is what we get. And this concludes our Nomad origami session today. Congratulations, you've done quite well if you have this. Make sure you crease tight so these sides are fairly small profile. If we have a big flare like that, it's not gonna help too much, all right? So really crank it. And if during the workout you need to revitalize your creases, please be my guest and do so. It's all gravy, baby. Okay, so got your thing. Take a sip of your water. We're gonna begin with some circuits. 1 minute is the time of choice today. Lots of 1 minute intervals. Everything's a 1 minute interval. The beginning process. We're on our belly. We're going to do, just like we did yesterday, the T hold on the wall. This time we're on the belly. The arms are straight. They're a little bit above shoulder line, and they're fluttering backwards, like so. Make sure you don't go down. I want a little bit above and up, up, up. Very small range of motion. We're puffing the chest into the floor. I'm going to use that pad now in the front of the hips to be a little more comfortable. And we have a minute of those T flutters. 2 purposes. One is to get the back muscles activated and the delts activated to support ourselves during the push-up. The other purpose is to give the pecs a little bit of a stretch. So don't be here, be there. Chest towards the ground, lift the collarbone up, and we flutter. 1 minute begins in 3, 2, lay down. You choose the speed. Shouldn't be crazy fast just yet. And I'm breathing big, and right off the bat, always when we get on the belly like this, the weight of the torso makes it difficult to inhale. So just realize that's the facts. Breathe smoothly against that weight. So don't let the weight of the torso smash you down and not let you take full inhales. Breathe against that weight of the torso. You're actually gonna make your intercostals and your diaphragm a bit stronger by doing that. I'm catching myself, I gotta straighten those arms. 22 seconds left. Feel free to go pinky side up and feel yesterday's work if you did it with me. I definitely do. 10 seconds left, getting a little burn going to get started. And remember to puff the chest out. Good, there's our minute. Next, we're gonna work still in the delts, but a little bit in the rotator muscles inside the shoulder. Let me show you the move from a couple different angles, and then we'll piece it together on the floor. We've done a lot of this full cuffing now, in class, live, all the goods. We're gonna use this up and back, and then lifting the palms with rotation. So from the side, it's rotate, rotate, rotate. Not just up and back with a flat piece of forearm, but I'm imagining this line is a door hinge that I can rotate along. And that's the only thing moving. So we're here, we're gonna go back to that Ethan Hunt Superman, and I rotate up, 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 up. The second move, of course, will be here, and we pulse down, 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 down. Both variations The elbows are off the ground. We're doing those little pulses up. 1 minute, we'll start with this one, the external rotation. We'll be shooting on the floor. I'm on my belly. I'm moving into that squat bar type of position, and then I go up like so. I'm not letting my elbow drop for this. Keeping the elbows high, I'm just pulsing the palms up nicely. 1 minute begins in 3, 2, go. I can tell this is going to get nasty. Oh, praising the ground in front of you. It's going to provide a lot of good strength and punishment today. So get acquainted early. Gotta love that ground. Gotta stay grounded. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. 30 seconds. The other direction's not going to be much easier. Oh, 10 seconds left. Get the pulsing. Oh, wowzer. Okay, the next one, we're flipping the shoulders in the other direction, like I said. So I just went from this, now I'm there. And ideally, I get the elbows nice and high. If you have tight infraspinatus like I do, you might have to bring the elbows down lower. Let me show you from the back angle. It's a little tough to see from the camera. I want to be in a stock, in a sling. And I'm pushing backwards from the side here. And I'm really going to have to lift because I need to get my wrist off the floor when we're in the Superman. The higher the elbows, the better. We're immediately going to fail in the upper traps. Try not to do this. This is not the A-frame hold. This is definitely in a stock. So make sure elbows are bent a little bit. And we're focusing still, just on that door hinge type of movement. Not, but this. A scarecrow. Shall we? 1 minute. On the belly, thumbs by the ribs, pulsing upward. Try your best to get the shoulder blades back the whole time. Oh, this is going to be unpleasant. Join me for the unpleasantries. I'm realizing I need the pad under my ribs, not my hips for this one. Do whatever you got to do. In 3, 2, begin. Lifting the chest. Keeping the elbows bent and the elbows high. And pulse the wrists off the floor. Ooh. Very strange. Tension in strange places. We're halfway through, 30 seconds. Oh. 10 seconds left. Keep it moving. Sweating. Ooh, there it is. Relax. Great rotational work. Next minute, we're going to do that fly style push-up I've come to love so much during the past couple weeks here. From the knees, everybody's from the knees. I'll show it from the front side so we get a better feel for the shoulder angle. And again, we've all done this now. Get rid of your deficits. We don't need those for this. I'm setting up the push-up from the knees, like so. And then I want my arms ultra wide. I would do a push-up this wide, not normally though. All right, nice and wide. Heel of the hand on the ground. Shoulder blades go back. Knees up. Sorry, feet up. We have this very small range of motion. fly style push-up. We call it fly style because it more resembles a dumbbell pec fly than it does a bench press. So prepare to feel it in the pecs. 1 minute of that begins in 3, 2, go. Yes, it is a very strange warm-up today. Very weird. When we isolate the muscles of the shoulder rotators. Pretty strange feeling. We're not used to isolating them. We do it sometimes on Tuesday nights here when we get the red bands out. But as far as calisthenics only, few and far between examples. So let today be the pioneer workout for the shoulder rotators. Oh, get as many as you can in. Oh, these are long minutes. I'm regretting choosing a minute. Oh, and there it is. Beautiful. Good. All right, your first test is 10 basic push-ups. Whatever your setup is. Maybe it's from the knees, that will be level 1. Maybe it's the standard, that will be level 2. Maybe it's with a deficit, that will be level 3 and beyond, a higher deficit. Or this deficit with the fist, which you might see me trying a couple rounds. I'm not saying I'm going to succeed, but I will try at least. Again, for your entertainment. We're going to come back to that warm-up and do it as a finisher. With some other tricks added. But for now, let's check out this push-up. Remember with the push-up, the most important thing is to keep the shoulder blades locked back and a little bit up. Create that squeeze behind the back. If I got the shirt on, I want you to see that cloth get pinched. And it stays there. So when we push forward, it's still there. I'm not reaching all the way. I'm reaching my chest still towards the ground. Pull back, it's still there, I think. Is it? Give me confirmation. If I push forward, still there. Pull back, still there. Push forward, still there. The shoulder blades, all this stuff creates the foundation. It's the stable, solid, cemented basement. The only joints that are working, think of the little ball socket-ish thing here and the little hinge there. This point is super mobile. The shoulder can go all over the place, but we need to cement it in place for the purposes of this move. Cement it in place. Only this joint and the ball and socket move, like so. Go ahead and practice a few, and then we'll do 10. Real deal. Just like this. Not this. Don't push everything away. Instead, push yourself back. Don't push the ground away. Push yourself back. Use the ground to help you force the shoulder blade togetherness. The ground should help you, not get you away from the form. 10 standard push-ups or from the knees. The priorities are keep the shoulder blade squeezed, and you must tap your torso to the surface you're on, which today is the floor for all of us. If you choose the deficit and you can't do the floor taps 10 times, get rid of the deficit. Okay, and go down to the next less difficult choice in the variations. 10 of them, chest taps, pick your poison, calmly, carefully, shoulder blades squeeze, and 10. Good. There it is. And right now I'm realizing 45 seconds is a much healthier quota for our program today. So let me make that change instead of a minute. You will thank me in a second. Awesome. Very simple. The in-between work is, again, either this one or this one on the belly. And I'm going to call them out as we go. All right? It'll vary. Now, grab a piece of paper. This is where it gets funky. The workout begins. Grab your little origami. Here's the challenge. It needs to sit in this orientation. That's success, when it's balanced there. Once it's there, we're going to pick it up and drop it at random. Maybe it stays there. That's incredible. Very rare. I have all these notches on the floor. It's going to definitely knock the stuff down, right? So I'm going to come up nice and high, drop it. Well, it's too good. It's too good. We'll see in a second. It won't be that easy. Come up, drop it. Wherever it lands, we're going to pick it up again, balance it. Once we achieve the balance, pick it up, drop it, pick it up again, achieve the balance. Get as many of those cycles in 45 seconds, and here's the catch. We're doing it in the push-up position, and we're only interacting with the paper with our mouth. Let me show you a few, you see what I mean. I'm getting that push-up. If it's a deficit or the fists, whatever variation you want, I'll start it over here, like I just dropped it. I'm going to come down to that push-up, find it, arrange it in a way that can give me the balance, achieve the balance. That's one good rep. Then I'll pick it up, and I'll drop it. And however it lands, now I've got to reset that balance up. Success. Every time we have successful balance, we'll lock the arms out. Pick it up, drop it. Pick it up. Figure out the balance, all right? So we're locking out the elbows in two spots. One is after we've made it balanced, boom, lock out. The second, when we pick it up to drop it. Grab it, balance it, lock out, celebrate. Grab it, lock out, drop it. Grab it, place it, lock out. Grab it, lock out, drop it, right? If you just set it up to balance and drop it over, set it up and balance, drop it over, you're going to get the right work. So don't be too concerned with making it the exact precise approach I'm doing. 45 seconds, see how many times you can balance it and drop it back over again. We'll all start with it on its side. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, we're up. Lock out. Oh, nice. And there's our 45. Drop and relax. Woo. I'm on my belly. We're working for those T's next. You dig? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. 45 seconds. Big chest. Lift the shoulders. Make sure the arms are straight and a little in front of the shoulder line. We're making those T's. Rhomboids, upper traps, delts. Feel it. Enjoy it. Start thinking about your paper technique. And we're going to make one modification to the game. We're learning as we go, right? Keep moving. Keep moving, straighten the elbows. Almost there. That's the 45 seconds. Okay, second round on the game. The goal is the same. Pick it up, drop it into that A-frame. Every time we get the successful A-frame balance, we're going to lock out and then blow it over. And you might have to get down. This paper is too damn rigid. It's incredible. The origami worked. If you can't blow it over, just knock it over. I use my nose, knock it over. Lock out, go through, find the balance, lock out, blow it over or knock it over. So the only lockout now is when we finish the successful balance rep. Set it up, knock it over. Set it up, knock it over. Set it up, knock it over. In 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Every success, go lock out. Yeah. And there's our 45. Relax. I got 6 reps that time. Definitely the winner. Shoulders dying, dying. On the belly, now we have the rotators in this direction. So I'm on the belly, I get that even hunt, and I'm rotating up for 45 seconds. Shape from the side view. And 3, 2, begin. 45 seconds of external rotator work. Keep the elbows high. Rotate, rotate, rotate. And there's a 45. That's just as difficult as the push-ups. All right, round 3. I'll dab. Same action. Lift it up, balance it, lock out, knock it over. Repeat. Balance, lock out, knock it over. Balance, lock out, knock it over. 3 checkpoints. We ready? 45 seconds of work. See if you can get 5 of those balance moments. Maybe 6, who knows? In 3, 2, begin. Knock it over. Balance. Lock out. Knock it over. Lock out. Knock it over. Oh. 45, that's it, relax. Going back to the T next, spill the tea. Belly and ribs on the support surface. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, go with the T's, flutter. Lift that chest. Keep the elbows high, keep the arms straightish, close to straight. And remember the arms should be a little bit in front of the shoulder line. Stick that chest up, lift the collarbone. This is collarbones. We got 20 seconds left, halfway through. Keep it moving. Oh, double work from yesterday. This is good. 45, relax. Beautiful. Okay. Round 4. Balance, lock out, knock it over. Balance, lock out, knock it over. You know the drill. This should feel ridiculous. This should feel very difficult, almost uncontrollable. But these are the challenges we need sometimes. Outside the normal, not just counting reps, but doing the task. All right. This thing is forcing us to move in all kinds of weird ways that we wouldn't otherwise move. This probably more closely replicates when we do series of one-arm dumbbell work with different stability base. Get into it. 45 seconds, starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, begin the pain. And we should get more systematic and more efficient with the knockdown and the pickup as we go through. Oops. There's our 45. Relax. Again with the external rotation. On the belly, 45 seconds of that. You know what to do. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Pulsing. Tons of muscles at play here. The spinal support stuff, the erector spinae, the rhomboids, keeping the shoulder blades back, the upper traps, doing similar work, the delts, keeping that upper arm elevated, the infraspinatus, doing this door hinge rotation. Keep moving. Really good upper back and delts. 10 seconds. Keep moving. Keep moving. Stay elevated. That's delt murder. Take a sip of water. I need to revitalize my crease in the middle. As you can see, I'm starting to fail. And I'm starting to develop this technique here, and maybe you can follow. Again, it's all about figuring out the task while we're taxing our muscles. When I'm knocking it over, I'm just gently tipping it. And when I pick it back up, I'm just gently lifting it back up. Instead of my original technique, which was pick it up, place it, drop it, pick it up, place it. And I've got this lean. And then like my bottom lip is kind of just leaning it up. Like so. And back down. And leaning it up. to find balance. Find an efficient way. Let's keep moving. Round 5, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Begin 45 seconds. Let's go. Block out every success. Get the reps in. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, there's a 45. Relax. Back to the T. Work the delts, rhomboids, teres minor, upper traps, all that good stuff. Everything's uncomfortable. Making the T for the delts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fast as you want to go. Make sure the elbows stay straight-ish. The arms are a little bit in front of that shoulder line. Ten seconds. Keep moving. Relax. 3 more rounds before the finisher. I'm grabbing a sip. You can do the same. Oh, goodness gracious. Wowzer. Cheers. Got a little sweat. Maybe it's from the spicy pork ribs I ate. Damn. Or maybe this actually is a hard workout. Let me know, what do you guys think? Is this actually a challenge? Or is this fake? I may have turned the heat up, who knows? Who knows? But I feel the challenge for sure. Are you with me? Anybody? It should be difficult. If it isn't, get more into the imagination of that game. Get lower, get the shoulder blades back, do everything you gotta do to make it as precise as possible. Going for it. Round 6 out of 8 rounds before the finish. Change my view again. Revitalize my fold nice and tight. Shall we? 45 seconds. Drop it. Lift it, lock out. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Relax. 45. Back to our rear rotator stuff. that door hinge on the belly, on the chest. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, crank it. Two rounds remain. Get into it. Keep the chest high. Cranking the shoulders. Lift, 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 lift. The elbows stay bent at roughly 90 degrees. Try to get the thumbs way behind the head. As you can see, I'm not getting it that far behind the head, but at least I'm thinking in that direction. Come on, timer. 5 seconds. Relax. Goodness. Round 7 out of 8. You know what to do. Knock it over, balance it up, lock out the elbows. Really lock out the elbows whenever you need to. You see me throwing in extra lockouts as I'm failing and getting exhausted. Round 7 starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Relax. 45. Back to our T delt raises, delt raise simulation. 45 seconds, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, begin the pain. Keep moving. 10 seconds. Elbows high. Oh, relax. Final round of the main work. Revitalize that crease in the paper if you have to. Oh, grab a sip. Do your thing. Lordy. Quite challenging. But I love it. Good shit. Real good. All right, it's our final round. "45 seconds of pain, then we'll do our rotators, and we'll have our nice finisher. Prepare for the challenge. Let's make this one the most precise yet. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 45 seconds. Game on. Relax. That's our 45. Paper, we're done with it. No more origami today. Get on your chest. We're working the rotators. 45 seconds before we get into the finisher. Very nice work. Let's do it. In 3, 2, begin. Shoulder blades back, lift the chest, make it intense. Aye. 15 seconds, we'll get a nice break before that finishing. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. Almost there. Relax. There's our 45. Keep your setup. Get rid of the paper. Grab a sip of water. Those fly style push-ups that are so killer. We really enjoyed them. Well, I'll speak for myself. I enjoyed them. We're all gonna get 200 reps of the fly style push-up. Nothing else will happen. We'll rest in between. We're gonna do it in sets of 10, so 20 sets of 10. And it can look like anything. Of course, it's from the knees. Everybody's going from the knees. It can be a nice big full range where we tap the chest. You don't have to tap the chest. Even if it's like a micro elbow bend, that's plenty to achieve what we need to achieve. So don't worry about making these any specific form. As long as you get the shoulder blades up and back and the arms are wide, any amount of elbow bend and straightening is the right amount. Of course, if we can go lower, that's preferred. I'll show you one more time, and then we'll get cracking again. Yes, it goes away. No need for those. But I do need my knee pad here. Get an eye knee push up, and then I'm just walking the arms out. Make sure I can see in the camera. Arms are out nice and wide, like so. And like I said, if it's just that, fine, I'm happy. If we can get to the floor, that's nice too. No worries. Make sure you're wide. The shoulder blades are back. We got the knees happy on a nice folded up surface. So go ahead and get that ready. We're gonna start the first set of 10 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 reps. 10, 9, 8. You should be fast. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Not bad, right? Again, you choose the level of elbow bend you can tolerate to keep up. Second set, let's go. 1, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10% done. Very nice. We will get there. I'm doing all 200. Here we go. And up. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Shoulder blades stay back. Pretty solid. Feeling it all in the pecs right now. Here we go again. And 3, 2, begin. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Love it. 20% done. Next set, starting in 3, 2, begin. 41, 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Wonderful. 25% done. Quarter. 1/4. Let's begin. And go. 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Beautiful. Alter your setup however you need. We're gonna make it. Knees up, next set, and go. 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Perfect. Moving quick. Let's get it. Next set. And go. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 40%. Starting to get a glimpse of how this is going to feel in the aftermath. Quite saucy, if I might say so. Let's get to 90 and begin. 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. Beautiful. Well done. It's taking a while. We'll get there. Don't worry. One little step at a time, one little flight of stairs at a time. We'll get to the top. And then we'll enjoy the view. Begin. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Beautiful. Halfway through, if we've made it this far, we will get to the finish line. Okay, to 110. In 3, 2, begin. 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110. Begin. And go. 111, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120. Beautiful. 60%. Go. And up. 121, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 130. And let's get right at it in 3, 2, begin. 131, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 140. And now that fatigue is really creeping in. Embrace it while it's here, because we're going to spend the rest of the day probably with low physical effort. Suspend it now. Let's get to 150 in 3, 2, wide. Begin. 141, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 150. We'll get there. We will get there. Set it up. And 3, 2, begin. 150, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting close. 6, 7, 8, 9, 160. Let's go. 3, 2, do it. 161, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 170. Perfect. 30 to go, and we're finished. Let's get wide again. Set it up in 3, 2, begin. 171, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180. Superb. 20 left of freedom. Should we bang them all out in one set? I say hell yeah. 20 good ones, no stop at 10. 180 to 200. Finish with a bang. And we're good to go. Excellent work today. Funky, difficult, weird stuff. Working the muscles in different ways. Working the brain in different ways. I appreciate you sticking with me. You'll benefit as a result. Begin. 181, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 190, 191, 92, 193, 94, 195, 96, 197, 8, 199, 200. 200 fly style knee push-ups. Oh my Lord. That was great. Kudos. I'm dabbing. Wow. Pretty gnarly. I enjoyed it. Cheers to you guys. That was killer. Of course, a little double up work after yesterday. A second dose on the lats. Sorry, on the delts, upper traps, rhomboids, all that good stuff. But as you know, we do some kind of pulling every single session. It's very important. Those upper back muscles, muscles behind the shoulder, critical stuff, especially when we're doing push-ups, regardless of how weird those push-ups get. Yeah, Nassim, I'll double that. How far did you make it with the full push-ups? I'm curious. Hey, Kiwi's in the house. How far did you make it? Did you impress yourself? I hope so. I definitely did a little more there than I thought I could. One good one. That's awesome. I appreciate it. There's your screenshot. Boom. Oh, so a PR. Everybody get it up for Nassim here. A first. So something's happening. If you're doing any firsts for yourself, it should be commended. A lot of the fitness dialogue around being stuck at home is, well, just maintain. Just prevent the loss of too many gains before the gym reopens. But look at what we're doing. We're getting fucking PRs, baby. Very impressive. You can always progress. If you follow our philosophy and you know it very well, if you've come this far to work out 37 or whatever it is, You know what it's about. And if we can progress in any situation, and when I say that, I mean at the lightest sense, whatever your gym situation is, whatever equipment you have, in the heaviest, deepest sense, whatever's going on in the world, in your life, in your brain, in your existence, there's a way, there's a route to progression, there's a route to goodness. And the more we solve these problems and practice using our tool sets like we did today, what the hell is he having us do? What? Huh? For how long? Jeez. You figured it out. You figured out how to make it kind of fun, kind of engaging. That's the toolbox. That's the ultimate toolbox. Just flexing who you are inside upon any environment set that you got. Keep nomading out. Love having you all here. Totally made my day to do this and share it with all you. And this is one of those like pretty difficult, pretty funky. So send this out to your friends, dare them, challenge them to do this. I bet they cannot do it like you did it. Oh, sweet. Send me the Kiwi videos. I will for sure post it up. And that's for all times. If ever you got fun material, part of what we can do is kind of post up and share what it is we're doing. Share the footage of ourselves not taking things too seriously, having a ton of fun, allowing ourselves to fail and then laugh about it, doing silly stuff that isn't foolproof. That helps too. Helps people watching. So send me your videos whenever. Happy to repost them on all the pages. That'll do it, y'all. Great push day. See you tomorrow. We got the lower body to take care of. We got the hit day to take care of. Hard stuff coming up. Let's get it done. And then we'll stretch again on Sunday. Mwah! Beautiful.